Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Lois. If you're new here, I would really appreciate it if you hit the subscribe button. On my channel, we talk about all things motherhood related, but specifically product reviews, tips, tricks, and some dupe comparisons. So on today's video, we are going to be talking about what I pack in my dining out bag for my 7-month-old daughter and my 5-year-old son, but specifically items that I pack for a sanitary, clean, and safe dining out experience in a COVID world. First off, I have a reusable shopping tote that has all of our dining out essentials in it. Now, the reason I have a tote is number one, it is easy for me to clean and sanitize when we get home. And number two, it is big enough to store all the stuff that I pack. And if we are running out the door and there are any last minute items that I need to grab, it's quick and easy to pop them right in. All right, so let's take a look at everything that I have packed in here. The very first item I have is a Bumpkins wet bag. Now, this bag has all of our eating essentials, utensils, and everything that I want to keep sanitary. I also have a neat Nick saucer. And then I have an entertainment pack for my 5-year-old. All right, so let's start with the easy stuff. My 5-year-old's entertainment pack. Now, in a pre-COVID world, most restaurants handed out crayons, coloring in pages, etc. But now, those are hard to come by. So what I have packed in this zippered pouch is some crayons and markers for my son. This is some color changing putty that he loves to play with. And then some construction paper that he can draw on. The other side, this is just a Stasher's snack pouch, and in here I have all of his small little toys that he loves to play with. These are like 3D puzzle pieces and then some Lego people. And let's not forget a car. If you're the mom of a boy, you know how important it is to always have a Hot Wheel. All right, next up, let's talk about the Neat Nick. This thing is awesome. I am obsessed with it and I'm so glad we found it. This serves a couple of purposes. Number one, it keeps my daughter clean and sanitized and away from any germs that could possibly be on the restaurant high chairs. Number two, it keeps all of her food in a certain area and it doesn't fall on the floor. And number three, it keeps everything accessible to her. And what I mean by that is that this allows me to attach some tethers from the baby mat so that if she gets the desire or in the mood to throw her binky or throw her bottle or throw her spoon, it's not gonna go very far. Let me show you. So this bag opens up. There's the main compartment that the Neat Nick itself is in, and then there's also a little front flap area. So if you want to put your utensils in here, you certainly can. But this is the Neat Nick. It kind of folds up like one of those car sun visor things that you put in your windshield. It folds very compact and very small. And this is it. So it is a round kind of a saucer that is reinforced all along the sides with this flexible wire. The bottom has suction cups to attach to the table. The bottom has a waterproof liner, and so does the top. But the seating compartment itself is the game changer for me. So it has two very large and spacious leg holes, which if you have a chunky baby like I do, this is ample space for their little legs. And then on the side, there are as well these two little slit areas so that you can use the buckles if you decide to. So let's look in my Bumpkins bag. So This bag I got off of Amazon. It's fairly inexpensive, but it is one of my favorite wet bags because it is lightweight. All right, let's take everything that I have in here out. First up is the Busy Baby baby mat. I have a Chew Beads CB Go silicone white pouch. This thing is amazing. I have a small Stashers snack case for my daughter. This has some of her cereal in it. A chew toy, an extra spoon. All right, let's dig in. Okay, so the Busy Baby baby mat is one of my favorite dining accessories of all time. I have one for home as well. So it is a silicone placemat that has 4 suction cups on the side, and then it also has these built-in or manufactured in, I guess, little loops that your tethers attach to. And then your tethers you can use to attach to a chew toy, a binky, a bottle, a spoon, whatever you want. But I'll tell you, these little suckers are apparently very fascinating because my daughter loves playing with them and chewing on them. And because they're made from food grade silicone, they're safe for her to chew on. There is a built-in little bowl compartment here that you can use for snacks, your spoon, whatever you want. Next up is my Chew Beads CB Go silicone white pouch. I cannot get enough of this thing. I'm actually gonna get more for different uses, for our pool bag, for my diaper bag, for every bag that I could possibly have. This is gonna go in one. So this front zippered area is where you put your wipes. So simply grab your wipes from your wipe dispenser at home, pop your wipes in there. There is a hole cut out on this side, and as you can see, there's a raised edge on that wipe dispenser, and that fits into this part right here. So it seals your wipes up, and then the magnets keep them closed so they won't dry out, or if your wipes are super moist, they're not gonna leak everywhere. I love those. Okay, in the large zippered compartment at the top, this is where I keep all of our eating utensils, accessories, etc. I have a couple of Zoku travel straws. These are the stainless steel straws that do expand, and they do have this soft silicone sip or mouth part. They do come with a straw for easy cleaning. Next up, I have, this is the Boone silicone feeder. I love having this handy. I will pop my daughter's fruit or whatever in here, and she can just chomp away at that without any choking risks. And then I have a couple, of these life hack cup attachments. So these will turn any cup into a spill-proof sippy cup for your kids. Now I know that Go Silly has their own version of it, but I love these because these are the only ones that I found that has an actual raised mouthpiece, so it simulates an actual sippy cup. Now, if you want, you can add a straw in either one of the holes, either the vent hole or the sippy cup mouthpiece. But I love these. These are by Life Hacks, but these basically expand and just fit over your cup, just like that. Next up is the Chew Me food pouch attachment. This sucker is so awesome. My daughter loves this, and I love that I can just simply put it on her food pouch, twist it, and she can eat her food by herself without the food choking her and coming out in like overwhelming amounts. And then it's soft, so it's not going to hurt her gums. It is safe for her to chew on. And if she doesn't eat the entire pouch, I simply put the lid back on and put it back in the bag. I also have a Cuddle Baby food cutter. Now the name of this is a little confusing, but I never go anywhere without this because these handy dandy little scissors have these little teeth that cut your baby's food into bite-sized pieces, or you can use this to mash your baby's food. This is genius. It does come with a travel case, So if you're going to be cutting up some juicy fruit or whatever, you can just put it back in here and it won't make a mess all over all your stuff. And then last but not least, I have a bumpkins sleeved bib for my daughter. It does have a little gusseted area at the bottom, so it can catch some of the food as she drops it. But because she is a messy eater and she does insist on feeding herself, I love that this keeps the food off of her clothes. All right, everybody, and that is it. Those are my recommendations for dining out with your kiddos. I will leave links and descriptions for everything in the description box below. Thanks for watching. All right, everybody.